Oh no. So in June of 2018, Grow Comeback was released. The dude goes by On, by the way. I figured that one out. Unreleased Grow Comeback. It's been a little while. It's been 2 years? A little under 2 years since the last Grow game came out. I don't know if he simply got involved in other projects or moved on with his life in other ways. I don't know what happened over those 2 years. I skimmed back over the blog posts on his website, and there's just a 2 year gap where nothing happens. After 2 years, he came back with an update to two of the Grow Nanos to make them HTML5. And maybe he just got bogged down in the work on all of that. Who knows? I do know that at some point his health started failing him. I don't think that really kicked into gear until right after this game, but I'll speak more on that in a moment. Let's go ahead and play through Grow Comeback. This is the final released Grow game. There are still games that he has released that aren't Grow that came after this. There's one in particular I played that I thought was super cute. If you want to check any of his stuff out, though, head on over to Eyes Maze. All his games are up there. Almost all of his games are up there. Anyway, this is Grow Comeback. Let's see what happens. 6 options, as usual. When released, we were told that there were no secret endings or anything fancy to this one. Since then, there have been 2 secret endings, either added or is it discovered that he lied. Who knows? So, what do we gotta do to stop ourselves from this demon? I think one of the first things we need is to bulk up. We gotta get rid of that flab or we're not gonna have any choice. What else are we gonna need? I feel like getting our hair back, not that important. You need the power of love, but you also need the power of not dying. Oh, he's getting it. Look at that. Okay, do we need the power? Do we need the sword? Do we need the sword? I don't know who these people are. Supporters? Just cheering them on? Oh yeah, work it! Okay, well, I think we could probably use a sword. Oh, that freaking demon's like, holy crap, this dude, look at it. Oh my goodness. Okay, we need the power of love. Oh no! Maybe hair will fix that. Oh, we need a lot more time on that hair. Okay, so I didn't actually see how far most of these went. But I did see that the sword needs to go after the weights. Like, after the weights finish and turn into this, that's when the sword goes. Armor only leveled up, like, once? That can go very late. Hair's gonna have to go way earlier. I think Heart's gonna have to go way earlier, too. Crowd could probably go a little bit earlier. Alright, so let's go ahead and try... Still go weights first. That's going to be going for a while. Hair's gonna take a little while. Let's go hair. We need a much stronger heart. That heart's not doing anything. Ah, there we go. Heart's going places. Okay, so armor does need to level up once, so I'll play armor now. I have the strong heart! You cannot thwart me! Oh, never mind. I think I did hair too early. Oh my, yeah, I did hair way too early. Okay, gave it a couple tries. Let's go ahead and take a look. The actual solution. I was in the ballpark. I was in the ballpark. So, starting with weights. Next up is the heart, because we need that real friggin' strong heart that doesn't get broken. We need the crowd cheering us on. Hair had like 2 levels more than I think it needed, so we can push hair back twice. Yeah. So now we can use hair. And other than that, it's the same. The big issue is I used hair too early. I had it, I just needed to push hair back twice. A wooden heart? What? Yeah! A heart of steel! I like how this guy's still got that dad bod. Yeah, and because his heart broke, he couldn't get his full physique back. Oh no! It was the kid! You've earned that hair. You can be the next hero. Man, that had me going for a second. I was thinking, like, did I actually hack something up? There you go. That is Crow Comeback. There is still... Can I skip that? I can't. Okay, there's 2 additional secret endings for this one, so let's go ahead and see what we can get out of these. So, then the dumbbell. Then the hair. Then the heart. Then the armor. I wish I could just materialize computers. And then the sword. Did I get this one? I think I did get this one. That was the Afro ending. Okay, so there is... I got one of the secret endings by accident. Okay, so there is one more, and for this one, we're starting with the... We're starting with hair. Oh, boy. Then we're going to the crowd. Then we're going with the dumbbell. Then we're going with the sword, which is just going to sit over there, I guess. And then the armor. And we don't even have a heart! You can't stop us! Hey, we're going. Hair's coming back. And then finally the heart. Oh! But we get the Mario ending. Look at that noise. Look at that plumber. Doing his best. Alright, so this has been Grow Comeback, and this actually brings the Grow series as a whole to a close. When I started this, I was simply thinking back to some of the Grow games that I played earlier on, such as Grow Cube, Grow Park, that kind of thing. And I was thinking, hey, let's just go through a tour of all these fun games that we played. They were kind of neat. And they sure were. What I did not think I was going to discover while I was going through this was the adventure that the developer went on over the course of this. So he did take this 2-year break before making Grow Comeback. And I think he did that with the intention of getting back into it. I don't know what distracted him in the first place. Maybe just living life. Who knows? But this was around the time that he genuinely started putting a lot of effort into revamping a lot of the games and remaking them all in HTML5. And he did not have the capacity to do that on his own. So he was really nervous about doing it, but he started a crowdfunding campaign. Specifically Indiegogo, so he could get the money together and actually start the Grow Revival project and bring all of the Grow games up to speed, revamp all of them, get them going. And that's kind of what he's been working on wholeheartedly. So there is technically one last Grow game that came after this one called Grow Thanks. This was given to everyone that supported him via the Indiegogo and is currently still available if you want to purchase it outright. I will not be covering the Grow Thanks game, even though, like, on the channel, we go out and purchase a lot of games so I can show them to all of you. But I'm not going to be showing Grow Thanks specifically because I feel like it goes against the intention of it. It's a thank you to everyone that had supported him up until then. So not long after that, his health started failing him. I'm not sure exactly what the problem was, but as it turns out, he needed heart surgery. This is a scary thing and an expensive thing. So, again, he didn't want to, but he started another Indiegogo specifically to help fund this heart surgery. And that was in June of 2019. In July of 2019, he actually went in for the operation, and it was completed successfully. He came out perfectly fine. This did, however, lay him out for a long time, and he's been undergoing very slow recovery and rehabilitation since then. So he hasn't really had a chance to work on much of anything since then. But that brings us much closer to present day, where his health is starting to come back. He's feeling able and willing to start working again and start doing stuff again. And in July of 2020, he released his first game since the operation. And right now it's the only game that's been released since then, but hey, what was that, a couple months ago? So he's getting back into the swing. He's recovered, all is well, and he's out there doing his best yet again. The game that was released is not part of the Grow series, and there's a number of games that he's completed over the years that are not part of the Grow series, and while I'm not going to be covering all of them, I would still like to cover a few. So until next time, everyone.